Okay, so A.J. Brown and Jahan Dotson actually trained together this offseason, and A.J. Brown makes a bold prediction for him. Plus, the Eagles sign and steal another wide receiver from Washington? But that's not all. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and Howie Roseman speak on WIP, and James Bradberry is out for the Eagles? Huh? What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the videos. So, as you just saw, Eagles breaking news. Veteran defensive back James Bradberry suffered a lower leg injury during yesterday's practice, sources tell Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. Although surgery is not required, the injury involves a tendon, and recovery time for an injury of this nature is approximately 6 to 8 weeks. Now, he made the roster as depth at safety and corner. Of course, we got so many DBs on the roster, we would need to have a lot of injuries for him to get PT at the corner position, but still, you never want to see injuries at practice. And now the safety room looks like C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Reed Blankenship, Tristan McCullen, and of course we can throw Avonte Maddox in, who plays both slot and safety. I wonder if this means Cooper DeJean will play more safety to add more depth there, at least until Sidney Brown comes back. But he's been looking better and better and better. So when will he come back? We heard murmurs game 1, game 2. Then I heard more speculation, game 4, game 5. Sidney Brown might not start, but he will rotate in, especially in certain packages in a Fangio defense. So a lot of y'all been asking me, where can I get the best Eagle tickets, whether I'm watching it in Philadelphia or on the road? Well, look no further, as today's video is sponsored by Seat Geek. With over 28 million downloads, Seat Geek is the #1 rated ticket app. There are more than 70,000 events on Seat Geek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. So now that the NFL season is officially here, go get your Eagle tickets. This is the only place Philly Mike will shop for his tickets. They have so many options. And they put all the tickets across the web in one place to make sure you're getting a good deal. Each ticket is rated on a scale from 1 to 10. So look for the green dots, green means good and red means bad, to get the best tickets out there. And you know I came through for you guys. Use my code PhillyTalkPod for $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code PhillyTalkPod. Make sure you click the link in the description and or the pinned comment section to download the app. And enjoy whatever game you pick, whether it's on the road or at home, to watch our Philadelphia Eagles. As for A.J. Brown's thoughts on Jahan Dotson, I didn't know this.
Man, it's a great addition. This is someone that I train with in the offseason, so I'm very familiar with, and just to take the offseason and bring it into our room now, it helps out a lot, you know what I'm saying? So
from that time you've trained with him, what's some insight you can give us on him off the field and maybe what he can provide on the field?
First of all, he's a great person. He's a great person. I don't let people train with me, honestly, and I let him train with me. So that's tell you everything you need to know.
How does that come together, that training relationship?
He reached out to my trainer, and my trainer asked me. So, it's a one-on-one thing with my trainer, and he reached out to my trainer, he trained, and, of course, and like I said, he's a great person, and he works extremely hard, to answer your question, man. He's a great route runner. Great, a hard worker, so that's honestly, that's all I care about. He's a hard worker.
Let's just say it ain't easy to impress A.J. Brown, but listen what he says here. This take is fire.
He has a big opportunity in front of him. I'm not going to put too much on his plate, but he does. And I can tell you guys, when I line up, I know they're yelling out 11 in the slot, 11 outside, and most of the time I'm getting coverage rotated to me. Most importantly, and Smitty has his one-on-one matchups, and I don't know how they do with Smitty, so I don't get to speak for myself, but I know they account for Smitty as well. So when you look up, I'm not gonna say you're not really worried about them, but they're probably not gonna put their best guy over there.
They can only do so much.
They only can do so much, and it's very rare that certain teams probably have three really, really good DBs. And so he has a big opportunity in front of him he has mismatches all day. And, and I hope he maximizes those mismatches.
That's without even talking about Dallas Goedert, who will be involved in this offense under Kellen Moore. We've seen it at the live practice, tight end friendly offense. Same with the slot. And Jahan Dotson won't only be in the slot, so will Devontae Smith. So cornerbacks are going to have to run here, run there. Where's 11? Where's 6? 87, which is his new number, by the way. I don't like it. Is going to go overlooked. Plus, in all the talking about wide receivers moving, tight end friendly offense, we're forgetting one of the biggest pieces and new addition as well, Saquon Barkley, who has an opportunity to have his best season in his career in this offense when there's just too many guys to guard. A defensive coordinator's worst nightmare is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't care how you cut it. Moving on to the Eagles stealing another Washington wide receiver who they signed as an undrafted rookie free agent out of the University of Georgia. Yes, the Eagles get another wide receiver and another Georgia Bulldog to the practice squad. Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint, who is 6'1", 195 pounds, has 33-inch arm length, has a wingspan of 77 inches, ran a 4.81 40, and had a 4.45 shuttle. The 40 is probably what kept him from being drafted. Also, the Georgia Bulldogs had a great defense. Brock Bowers was probably the number one option. His senior year at Georgia, he played 13 games, had 34 catches, 535 yards, 5.17 yards per average, and 4 touchdowns. So far, he's the only outside guy that the Eagles signed on their practice squad. Every other player was a guy we cut or was on the roster or a former guy like Jack Stahl. Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint caught Howie Roseman and his coaching staff's attention, even with the slow 40 time from across the division. And, we definitely be watching our Georgia Bulldogs. And he was pretty nice at the Senior Bowl, which the Eagles take into consideration as well. Speaking of Howie Roseman, he joined WIP this morning, and they straight up asked him, can the Eagles win the Super Bowl? Howie Roseman said, we got to go prove that. At the end of the day, what I will say is there's no other goal. There's no other mindset. It's got to be the best feeling you could ever have. I won't stop until we get back there. Now, every GM should say something like that, but Howie Roseman's aggressive moves show that he really means business, and he put the Eagles in contention for a Super Bowl, not just in 2024, but for a couple years in a row. Let's get to work. Saquon Barkley had this to say on WIP. It has definitely been a fresh start for me. That's probably been the biggest blessing. I love the way things are run here from top to bottom. I think Coach does a really good job focusing on the players and listening to his players. The city, that practice we had the other day, I spoke about it before, but we had an open practice and it was like 50,000 fans. I don't truly know if other places are doing something like that. You can just feel the passion. I know we're talking about golf. They'll wait until after I hit the golf shot, but after I hit the golf shot, you'll get a loud "Go Birds" chant. For me, it's just fun. The city is full of passion. The fan base is full of passion. And to have a fresh start is something that I definitely needed. It's something that me and my family definitely needed. My family can see a difference in me at home, so I'm super excited and thankful from Howie, and I just thank God for giving me this opportunity. I'm trying to tell y'all, he gonna run crazy in 2024. Now, before we get to something that Jalen Hurts said that caught my attention, Jordan Schultz tweeted, source, the Browns are releasing former Pro Bowl, that's funny to say Pro Bowl, but quarterback Tyler Snoop Huntley. Now, I know Kenny Pickett is QB2, and I do like Tanner McKee. However, Tyler Huntley has proved to be a legit backup in this league, 1. And 2, he can simulate kind of what Jalen Hurts does. So if Jalen Hurts misses time, Tyler Huntley would probably be his best backup. Now, because we swapped picks with the Steelers going back 22 spots to get Kenny Pickett, I don't see the Eagles making a move here. However, I personally would love it. As for Jalen Hurts, he had this to say to WIP. We had a great player in Jason Kelce who took on a lot of responsibility, and as a result of that, I was told not to worry about a lot of things. And so my eagerness to learn over the years kind of was halted, but now times are different. When he says not worry about some things, he's talking about the protections. Jason Kelce was fully responsible for sliding left, sliding right, doing this, picking up this blitz, and Jalen Hurts just went along with it. But under Kellen Moore, understanding blitzes more because the scheme is helping him for that, right? Hot routes, checks, using the running back. Plus, now it's him and Cam Jurgens doing this as a duo. So I think just putting more on his plate is helping him understand the blitz. Kellen Moore's play calling helping him understand the blitz. And everything is coming together. This is why we heard Kellen, Slay, Sirianni all talk about Jalen Hurts understanding of the blitz differently, because that was an Achilles heel for Jalen Hurts, but mainly due to the play calling. We all know there was nothing that helped him at all. Deep routes on blitzes, stuff like that, which was absolutely disgusting. With all that being said, if you are getting tickets to a concert, a comedian show, or our Philadelphia Eagles, click the link in the description. Use my code PhillyTalkPod to get $20 off. Seat Geek is the best place to get your tickets. Also, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Eagle Nation, I love hearing from you. But if you really don't got nothing to say, then drop the muscle emoji. Philly strong. We out.